So, guys, with that being said, we are going to move into the last game for today. And that one is Newcastle 0, Liverpool 1. And that was my exact prediction for this one. How I came up with that prediction, guys, I actually, think Newcastle have been playing some quality football. And I just showed them the respect. You see what I'm saying? I didn't expect them to win or draw, but I showed them the respect by predicting a 1-0 loss. And that's a very respectable loss, especially coming up against a team like Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? But for Newcastle, man, I don't think they played badly, but they got a lot of things wrong on the day. So the game's only goal was scored by Naby Keita in the 19th minute. His first an interception from a James Milner pass by Fabian Schär, and it was a heavy touch. He tried to get the ball back, and in the process, he went down, protested, but they even went for VAR because the goal was scored. The goal was converted. Diego Jota got the ball linked up to Naby Keita. Very, very good goal. This is one of the great individual goals, but it was deemed that James Milner, who I think had a magnificent game, by the way, it was a legal tackle on Fabian Schär where Milner actually won the ball. So, look, Newcastle United, they had a lot of opportunities to run in behind, but they weren't disciplined enough. Only 4 shots at goal, 2 on target. One of the main shots I could remember was that Bruno Guimaraes shot that Alisson gobbled up quite easily. But Newcastle were offside on 9 occasions. I cannot remember the last time I saw a team that was offside 9 times in one game. 9 times. This is unbelievable. This is absolutely unbelievable. How did it happen? It was just guys like Miguel Almiron not timing their runs, man. You see what I'm saying? You got to time your runs. But give it up to Liverpool and their defense for being disciplined and keeping that line. They do play high line. They do allow you to get behind quite often. But on those occasions, just Newcastle didn't hold their runs well enough. And it could have potentially cost them the game. Well, I think that's what cost them the game. I should go and say that's what cost them the game. Because if it was a team that, let's say they got in behind 6 out of those 9 times and offside only 3 times, best believe they would have gotten something from this game. At least a point from this game. But overall, Liverpool, they had a lot of the ball. They had a lot of opportunities. 24 shots, 10 on target. Dubravka was a busy man in goal. And I never expected anything less from Liverpool. And that's why I predicted a 1-0 win. And they finished with a win. So, yeah, man. I did predict United to draw against Liverpool. So I wasn't going to play that game again. You see what I'm saying? Play that wishful game. I would have loved to see Newcastle get something from Liverpool, but they just didn't have it in them, man. You know what I'm saying? Joe Linton, St. Maxima didn't have a good game. Guys like Joe Willock, even Bruno Guimaraes was a bit off on the day. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty tough breaking down a Liverpool team with these players, though. Seriously. It was gonna take a lot. It was gonna take a whole lot. So Jacob Murphy, Chris Wood, and Jamal Lascelles did have to come on for the injured Fabian. I think that was Fabian Schär who got injured, and that was probably during the whole play with James Milner when he actually went down during the challenge. But I think it was a fair challenge by James Milner, to say the least, though. Guys, I'm fair, you know what I'm saying? I'm fair. If I think it was, a foul, I would say it was a foul, but it wasn't a foul. It really, really wasn't a foul, though. So, yeah, Fabian Schär had to go off 61st minute, and that's an injury. And, That wasn't actually in that instance though. He did go off later on in the game, but that wasn't in that instance with the Milner thing. But 61st minute, this could have been, possibly his. I think that's Newcastle's. Let me just double check and see if that's how many more home games they got left. Well, Newcastle do have to play against Arsenal at home, but it could have been his penultimate home game, and it could have been his last one too, because they have one more to go, and he might not be fit enough to play in that game. So if Shea does not come back to Newcastle next season, that could have been his last home match for real though. So yeah. So in terms of Shea though, how long does he have left on his contract, you guys may ask? Because I know you hear me talking about, oh, is he going to come back next year or whatever. His contract goes until 2024. So it's either they might actually have to sell him. They just actually extended his contract, by the way. So I think he'll be fine. You know what I mean? But you never know, though. You never know. They may have extended the contract so that they could actually sell him. You see what I'm saying? That too. So, guys, look, in terms of Liverpool, man, you check the lineup, just to touch on that aspect of the game. Alisson, Van Dijk, Gomez getting a look in ahead of Trent Alexander-Arnold for that, basically a rest, because Liverpool do have a European game. I did meant to say European and not Europa, guys. Pardon me there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about Man United right about now. But you could see Joel Matip coming back after not playing in the Champions League match as well. So you could see a healthy rotation there between Konate and Matip, because Matip is very injury prone, and Konate did suffer a lot of injuries at Leipzig too, and Joe Gomez as well. So it's good to have some minutes in his legs. Robertson, who, there's some theories that he might not actually play in the second leg against Villarreal. So let's see. Tsimikas may get a run out. Who knows? But give it up to James Milner, man. What a warrior. What a freaking warrior. He was a former Newcastle man as well. But what a warrior. Naby Keita, he shocked me with that goal. I know he's capable from what we've seen at Leipzig and for, the Guinea national team. But and a few times at Liverpool as well. But he has not really fulfilled his potential. Maybe not as yet. So does Naby Keita got more goals and assists in him? Let's see. Let us see, man, because that was a spectacular goal. Look, Sadio Mane, Diego Jota, Luis Diaz started. You could see the flexibility of that Liverpool attack where Salah was given a rest. He did come on later on in the game, and I think he looked a bit, he didn't look too good. In my opinion, that's just my assessment. Thiago came on, Fabinho, as well for a run out, though. Liverpool with a 1-0 win over a very impressive Newcastle. And Liverpool actually do the league double over Newcastle and stopped the brilliant home run that they were actually on. So just to touch on some insights, Newcastle are winless in 11 Premier League meetings with Liverpool since a 2-0 victory in December of 2015. Liverpool have picked up 40 points from their last 42 on offer in the Premier League, playing 14, winning 13, drawing 1. The only draw came against Manchester City, right? A 2-2 draw against the reigning champs. Newcastle suffered their first Premier League loss at St. James's Park since mid-December against Man City, a 4-0 loss, ending their 8-game unbeaten run and 6-game winning streak on home soil in the competition. And it had to be Liverpool to stop that run, right? It had to be. So, guys, the title race is well poised. Man City still only 1 point ahead of Liverpool. Look, I'm loving it. I'm actually loving it. It would be very painful if we go on to lose to Liverpool, seeing that we had such a big lead. But it would be whatever it is, man. You see what I'm saying? I think if Liverpool do manage to go on to win the title, they would thoroughly deserve it. If they go on to win all the trophies, they would thoroughly deserve it as well. because I think they've been that good this season. Give it up to them, man. Give it up to them. You know, Jurgen Klopp signing on until 2024. They've been linked to a couple, you know, new players coming in. Jude Bellingham, Chouameni. You know, I've been even seen a link to Conrad Lima. There might be a few other links as well that I haven't touched on yet. But let's see who Liverpool bring in to bolster their team. Also, got to give mention to Thiago. He's done well this season. And I said that he's come of age in the Liverpool shirt. So, quality performances. And Liverpool, Man City are indeed the two best teams in the league. And could actually be proven to be the two best teams in Europe if they meet in the Champions League final this season. And they're actually shaping up to actually to do that. You see what I mean? But guys, it's actually 3 minutes past midnight right now. I can't believe that. And I'm closing in on 2 hours. Okay, but before we do move on and land the plane finally, Newcastle plays City, Arsenal, and Burnley for their remaining games. They might actually not win any, because these are high-stake games. City in the title race, Arsenal for top 4, and Burnley for survival. Burnley might have survived already, or they might still be, you know, fighting to stay up. As for Manchester City, guys, we have Real Madrid tomorrow. Real Madrid tomorrow meaning Wednesday. Newcastle on the weekend. That's a home game. Wolves on Wednesday. West Ham on the Sunday. And to finish off the season against Aston Villa. So still some games to go. 4 in the Premier League and potentially 2 more in the Champions League. You know what I mean? I would love to play 2 more in the Champions League and actually go on to win it and win the Premier League. That'll be a very, very great season, man. That'll be a lovely season. So may the best team win the title. Let's see who's going to make the Champions League final. May the best team win that as well. So, wait, did I actually give Man City's fixtures? I don't know why I just give Man City's fixtures, but I have to give the Liverpool fixtures and not the Manchester. I don't know why I just give the City fixtures, though. I really don't know why I give the City fixtures. It's because I'm thinking City play Newcastle on the weekend. But I have to give the Liverpool fixtures. I don't know why. I really don't know why I just did that. It's late, guys. But Liverpool play Tottenham next. I don't know. I went a little off the boil there. Then they play Aston Villa. Chelsea in the FA Cup. I guess it's meant to happen. I guess I'm meant to do this. I guess I'm meant to compare both teams and their remaining fixtures, right? Right? I'm trying to play it off. I shouldn't. But, yeah. I did mess that one up. I was supposed to say Liverpool fixtures, but I don't know. It's late, guys. I've been up all day. So, Liverpool play Chelsea in the FA Cup final. Southampton. And finish off the season against Wolves at Anfield. So, still a lot to play for. Still fighting on 3 fronts. While for City, it's on 2. Okay? So, yeah, man. Pardon me with that one. I don't know why I went down that route. So, thanks for watching. Do appreciate it, man. Do appreciate it. So, Grimburn.